Hello, my name is Franya Aguilar, and this is my video for social science. The standards that I have chosen is CA.3.2, which is continuity and change. Students describe the American Indian nations in their local region long ago and in the recent past. And also 3.2.1 describe national identities, religious beliefs, customs, and various folklore traditions. So for the activity that I have came up with is provide students with informational text and maps of Native Americans of the Southwest, California, Intercoastal, and Great Plains. So the purpose of this activity would be for students to compare and contrast Native Americans from different parts of the world. They will be able to see that although they do come down into one whole community, they are different. So they'll be able to also see where they stand on the map. They'll be also able to read about the different identities and traditions and more about their culture, because the importance here is to make sure that students know that each tribe is different, but they all come down to the same community, which is the American Indian community, right? So moving on with engaging. So to engage students, in the beginning of the lesson, I will first ask them to have an open discussion with a partner about where they come from, about their culture, about their traditions. I feel like this is very important and very engaging for students because it's about them, right? Many students like to talk about themselves, many don't, but it is important, an easy way to get to know each other, right? And for the explain, I will provide them with these task cards at the end of the activity. So I have some here. That's 4 of them. That's up to 8, and then up to 10. It is basically just asking them a couple questions about American Indians. There's some questions where, for example, a blank is a group of people who share the same language, land, and resources. So that would be a tribe. So it's a way for students to get familiar with vocabulary. And speaking of vocabulary, students will have these vocabulary sheets where they will work with a partner to fill out the definitions for them. And then to elaborate on to the lesson, students would choose a tribe of their choice and explain their beliefs, traditions, and geography, location, and anything that may be important to them. So I will have students do this on a poster board and with a partner as well. And once those poster boards are created and presented, they will be posted up on the board just so that everybody could see what everybody came up with. My goal for that would be to have every group choose a different tribe so that we have different tribes up in the classroom and we learn about different ones at the same time. Another activity that students can do is watch the film The Bears and I and explain their connections to the tribes and anything that they learned from the film, any hardship that they went through. And to evaluate them, I will allow them to write a paper regarding their beliefs, their traditions, and connecting them to how the Native American or the American Indian community are. So the importance of that is to be able to check for understanding, to make sure how they can make connections to other cultures, and to make sure that they know about the American Indian nations from a long time ago and also from the past. And also to make sure that students know the vocabulary. That's very important because it is important to them. It is important for them to know what land is, what culture means, what are traditions, the beliefs. Generations are important as well because that connects to American Indians from a long time ago. So how has generations changed now when time is passing? So that concludes my social science video. Thank you.